Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Ocho.
Yo.
Jeudy gave the Baltimore Ravens some bulletin board material ahead of the Sunday game.
Let's go.
Between two rivals. Jeudy was asked by reporters, what challenges do the Ravens secondary present? Jeudy responded, no challenges.
Absolutely none. That's what you're supposed to say. What you expected him to say? Hey, Unc, I got a question for you. And everybody in the chat, I know it's early. We just started the show. Do me a favor. Do a background check. Where in Jeudy from, Unc?
He's from the bottom.
Listen, all the challenges we had, it started when we was kids. We was in junior high. Our circumstances, our upbringing. We done made it to the NFL now. Ain't no challenges. We go out there and do what we always do. We play ball. We play football. And based on what we saw from the back end of what the Ravens have to offer, it ain't no challenges.
Thank you. You took the words right out of my mouth, Ocho. They did give up 394 passing yards. They gave up damn near 250 in the fourth quarter alone. So what challenges do he see?
Talk to me nice. Come on now.
Hey, this oxtail, this neck bone, this collard greens, mac and cheese, cornbread, sweet tea. That's what he's looking at that secondary.
Hold on. Matter of fact, don't forget the dessert.
Oh, yeah. What you want, banana pudding, sweet potato pie?
Man, ain't nothing. I'm going to tell you, and listen, I know the game of football. I'm not a genius. I can't predict the future. But I know one thing that the Cleveland Browns do very well is they stop the run very well. They have a phenomenal front four. So I don't see Derrick Henry, being able to do some of the things that he's done on most teams because the personnel, the Cleveland Browns are built to stop the run. Jerry Jeudy gonna have a day, huh?
He should. The Ravens allowed 244 yards passing last season. That was second worst in the NFL.
Come on now.
Well, they're dead last right now this season. So they kind of picked up where they left off.
Yes, sir.
Now, I heard Kyle Hamilton say, we talked about this. I heard Marlon Humphrey said, our mentality is not where it needs to be. So Jerry Jeudy's looking like, what challenges? Did y'all see this Sunday night? Josh, first of all, the quarterback had all day to throw. Second of all, he gave up they averaged 244 a game. They gave up 250 in the fourth quarter alone.
Nasty work.
So I don't know why. Look, we think the Baltimore Ravens is only one game, but their pass defense leaves a lot to be desired. This notion that you cannot throw the ball on them is just not true. No. Y'all might be talking about the Ravens offense. Now, if that was if you'd have asked Myles Garrett or you'd have asked Denzel Ward, what problems do that offense pose, they might have a different response.
Right.
Because you got to deal with Lamar Jackson. You got to deal with Derrick Henry, and you got Zay Flowers. Okay, that's a whole different issue. But defensively, the Baltimore, that's not the 2000 Ravens. That's not Rod Woodson. That's not Ray Lewis. That's not Saragusa, rest his soul. That's not Big Sam, Rob Burnett, Peter Bowyer. That's not Mike McQuarrie. That's not them.
Matter of fact, they haven't been there for a while. Their identity is not even on the defensive side of the ball anymore. Now they have some good players. Yes, players that make really good plays at times. But the identity for the Baltimore Ravens is now shifted to the offense.
Correct.
That running back, that quarterback, that special quarterback that they do have.
Yes.
And Jerry Jeudy said exactly what he's supposed to say. What you want him to say? Oh, yes, they pose a challenge. No, absolutely not. He's not a quarterback. Jerry Jeudy is not a quarterback. He's not going to say all the right things. He's not going to be politically correct when you ask him a specific question about a position on his opponent the next upcoming Sunday. That's not what he does. Come on now.
I would like to say, but y'all want me to lie and send my soul to hell? For something as trivial as that, I will go to hell because I lied and said, oh, yeah, they pose a problem. They can get after your quarterback. Man, Josh Allen, he done called his wife on the phone and say, hey, babe, I'm going to be running a little late, so go ahead and give me some of that General Joe's chicken, some of that Moo Moo Gao Pan, and that shrimp fried rice. Get that for me. I'll be home. Babe, I thought you was at the game. Yeah, babe, I'm just back here chilling. They ain't even close to me yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on now. Look, we think the Ravens, Ocho, when it's all said and done, they're going to be one of the teams in the AFC. Yeah. We believe they'll be one of the teams that makes the playoffs.
Absolutely.
But you ask him a question after he just watched the team come back with almost 4 minutes left, down by 15. They didn't come back down by 15 with under 4 minutes to go, running the football.
Yeah.
The team threw it.
Yeah.
So
Hold on. How many points they scored in 4 minutes?
they scored 6. They was down 15. So they scored 22 points in the second quarter, in the fourth quarter alone.
Yeah. And hold on.
They scored 28 in the second half.
Hold on. Did they do that by running the ball or throwing the ball?
They do it by throwing it.
Okay.
So to make sure we get this right, how many yards did Josh Allen throw for in the fourth quarter? He threw for more than 200. Now, they gave up 244 per game, which was second worst in the NFL.
Yeah.
That's what we know. That is not conjecture. That's not innuendo. That's not speculation. That is factual information.
And then people will argue, well, they were playing the Bills. They're not playing the Bills this week.
They gave up an average of 244.1 last year. Every game they played wasn't the Bills.
Exactly. There we go. Can't close. I wish I had a gavel real quick though.
and if that was the case, Kyle Hamilton wouldn't have said, we talked about this all offseason. We talked about that coming into the season. What are you talking about? Being able to get off the field, being able to stop the pass.
Right.
That's what you talked about. Marlon Humphrey talked about the mentality. So
I see people in the chat talk about some. I know you ain't talking about the Raven defense when the Bengal defense, sorry.
251. We'll address that at an appropriate time. Right now, we deal with you. See, hey, Ocho, I don't go to a cancer convention and talk about what about diabetes? When I go to that diabetes convention, I'll talk about diabetes. Right now, we at the American Cancer Society. So I'm going to deal with the cancers. I'm going to deal with prostate and bladder and all those other types of cancer. Come on, chat. Y'all know how we do. We're fair with this. Even though a lot of times you don't like what Ocho and I might have to say, we try to be as fair as possible. Y'all know the Ravens defense isn't very good. You know it.
But again, I'm giving every team grace. I'm giving every team grace because it's week one. As the season goes on, as the season progresses, teams gel a little bit. The chemistry in which they play, the unity, the cohesiveness of defenses, they will get better, as well as offenses. So listen, I'm basing everything, Unc, what you're saying, Jerry Jeudy in his comments saying that he has no challenge is based on what he saw last week.
That's it.
The proof is in the pudding also based on what the Ravens gave up defensively last year. That's
correct.
Correct.
That is correct. All. So with that being said, I don't think, look, I get it. Everybody say, you be politically correct. You don't give anybody any extra motivation. So let me get this straight. If I don't say anything, they're going to forfeit the game and give us the win? No. So whether I say a little or a lot, we still got a damn play.
Yeah, most definitely.
So Jerry Jeudy, now he just goes out there, does what he does, but they need to generate more pressure than what they generated on Josh Allen. Now it's different, maybe because you're scared because if you run past Josh Allen, he don't jump out the window. He gone
at the back door.
You're not worried about that with Joe Flacco. So there's a good chance they'll probably bring more pressure on Flacco than they would with Josh Allen because you don't want to run the risk of Josh Allen, putting on his high stepping shoes and getting up out of there on you.
Yes, sir.
So I think that's more, they pose two different types of situations. It's the same way with Lamar. I want to put pressure on Lamar because I don't want him to have time, but I already know if I run past him, he gone.
Yeah.
And the last thing I want to have do is 4 or 5 guys running downfield with their back to Lamar Jackson, and he got the ball tucked, and he's already past the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how this thing plays out. Look, there's no love lost. The Ravens are the old Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
And now we got the new Cleveland Browns, and there's no love lost between these two organizations. Obviously, Mr. Modell, when he left, he took the Ravens. He took the Browns. They became the Baltimore Ravens, and this is where we are right now.